the money. Start with exactly, and there are people that are also upcoming bloggers as well. I mean, everyone starts from the ground. So why do we have to focus on the person that's charging 5,000 CDs when there's someone as creative charging 1,000 CDs? I also think is maybe where we're also looking. I get what you mean, but I just feel that find other people if this is not working. That's the best way, because you cannot be stuck on the fact that this blogger is not helping me. So, everything changes, or, that. You want to say something? Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so my name is Ellie630, a folk pop musician, and I'm still exploring sounds, so you can decide to place me wherever you wanna. And yeah, let me be blunt on this one. Not everybody can be like Burna Boy, or Stone Boy, or even Sarkodie. We come from different channels, we come from different whatever. First of all, get to know what you are doing, the genre of music you are doing. Let's assume I am doing folk pop. The genre I am doing in the first place is a sideline genre. It's not for everybody. So do not expect the masses to gravitate to your music. So in this case, know the little, space that appreciates your music and focus, push it to them. You don't have to force yourself to be in the limelight. Even if you come, people will not pay attention to you because what you are doing is not for them. And now you touched, let me say something about Sylvie. For me, she's a star. I don't know how you see her.
That's what I said. She's not an emerging artist.
Yeah, she's a star. And I feel that you should focus on where she is now. She performs at this Cloud9. I've been following her. Puts so much energy in there. And even her style, trust me, even if she comes into the limelight, she will still be. So put the energy there and then know where you are coming from. Put your energy. You don't have to be Burna Boy before.
Echan, you want to wrap it up with your panel? Thank you.
So thank you all so much for bringing this event to an end. We so much love all your suggestions and everything. We hope to learn more and more. Okay, so thank you so much.
Thank you, too.
All right, thank you, thank you. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the entire panelist session. As somebody will wait here, please you wait on the stage right there.
Hey, I should wait again.
I usually don't do this. Neither will I climb a place I shouldn't be, but please stay right there.
I hear you, boss.
Please, how many emerging artists are here? No, I want you to stand up now. Yeah, just stand up now.
Hey, Modoso.
Now he knows where I'm driving at.
Yeah.
Please, I want you to bless one of them here.
Not a problem at all.
Please pick any of them at random. I don't know your work, but please do pick any of them at random here, and I need that commitment on this stage right now.
I was looking for
I think let's walk the talk, please.
One of the reasons we are here is actually, help these guys.
Yes, fabulous.
So it must be fulfilled.
Yes.
And so once we are done with this session, we'll have a conversation backstage and we'll see how it goes.
All right, Trig, I apologize. I really needed to get this thing done. Thank you very much. Please, let's appreciate him and his nice words and his commitment as well. Thank you. Someone whispered to me and told me if he posts one thing about any person here, it's a hit. So let's put him to it, and this is why we're doing so. So please, if you guys want to congregate at the back, you want to do that now before he leaves. It is still the AMBD 2024, and get the conversation going on any social media platform with the hashtag AMBD 2024, and let's get things going. I want to acknowledge the presence of a few persons who have just joined us. I have Ama Jampo, who is co-founder Scale Up Africa. Please, let's give a round of applause. Thank you. Also, I have Gamali Hamelo, international arts writer. Please give us a wave nicely. Gamali, if you're here. Oh, I think you just moved out. We also have Pep Jr., founder of Pep Agency. Pep Jr., please give us a wave there if you're still in here. All right, thank you. We'll have the next session running. And ladies and gentlemen, please know that this is also a panel discussion that we're going to have. But please allow me to also acknowledge Gayhawk Distilleries, who are sponsors. And they have some nice cocktails in the corner that will be going around if you're interested. By the time our waiting team would be at your seat. In the meantime, I'll be standing in for Ian Archery, who is founder of Priceless Music Consult and Music Content Acquisition Specialist. And he would have led a conversation on music distribution and monetization in the digital age. In the meantime, please let me call on those who form the panel. Yeah, let's have the music go down now. Let's have the music go down. Thank you. All right, thank you for the music. Thank you for the music.
I smile too much. I'm way too hot. I'm too spirited. I'm cool tempered. They say my dance is silly, oh. My girls are hips, yo. I love my soccer.
All right, thank you for the music in the background. Thank you, thank you.
I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to London. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos. But I'm made in Ghana.
All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you for the music in the background. Thank you. Much appreciated. You can turn it off now. And now allow me to acknowledge a modern icon in Ghana's arts and entertainment. Kweku T in the building. Please put your hands together, celebrate him. Nice. Now let me have Charlene Osei Mensah, co-founder and country manager, Ghana TMA Music. Please, I hope I got this right. And Kabuki Akumi, content manager, Ditto Music. Also, I have Elizabeth Intiamwa, general manager, Boomplay Ghana, recording academy member, and music business and IP investment executive. Last but not the least on, please, you can just come on the stage and sit with me, please. Last but not the least on here is Dr. Paul Boachiansa, advocate for intellectual property, copyright, and publishing in the music industry. Please make yourselves comfortable. I'll be just stepping in place. Iron Archer is here, I guess. Yes, fabulous. Please, I'll leave you to your moderator for this session. Thank you. You probably might be standing by them over there and allow all these wonderful ladies to sit.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you. It's good to be here. It's good to be in front of my good friends, some of them. I hope today has been great, and we're trying to go make it a very fun last session. And please be in our way, ask questions. Feel free. We'll try and have time for questions, and if anything, we'll try and give you as many answers as possible. So I think introductions have been done. I'm not going to take too much of your time. This afternoon, we are going to look at monetizing in this digital age. We've talked about it for a long time. Some people have experienced it, others have not. People don't even know what it means, So we're going to try and chart a path where everybody here will share something, and then you can also contribute, and we can take something home this afternoon. So without much ado, Liza, Charlene, Kabuki, and my dear friend, whose name I don't know, thank you for being here this afternoon. So we're going to start. Any of you can kick it off, but for anybody who doesn't know what distribution is, please feel free to take the chance to tell us what it even means when we talk about music distribution. Any of you can take it.
Okay, so music distribution is sending music releases and musical assets to online music DSPs like Spotify, Apple Music, Boomplay, and AudioMac. That's basically what music distribution entails.
Okay, Charlie?
Yeah, I will give more details about it. So, hello everyone, my name is Charlene Osei Mensah. I am the co-founder of TMA Music, which is a distribution company and also a distribution platform. So what is distribution? A distribution platform is actually a website where you can simply go, you sign up, and then you upload your song, and then you put your cover art and stuff, and your song will be distributed directly on all the streaming platform. And on the streaming platform, there is a database that take all the information about the stream that you are making, where your music is streamed, how many creation you are having on TikTok, or any content that you can have. And all this information is redistributed to the distribution platform where you can get your royalties. So the royalties is the physical money of your streams that you can get every 3 months, and that's how artists are paid.
Liza, you want to add something?
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Itiamwa Kwashi, General Manager for Boomplay. Basically, Boomplay is a music store, so unlike TMA and Ditto, they are mainly the distributors. So just to simply put, if you give your song to TMA Music or Ditto Music, they give your song to the music store. They distribute your music to the stores, which includes Boomplay. It's in simple terms, let's say if you're selling granite or cashew, right? After the product is done, obviously, you would need somebody, a wholesaler or a retailer, to take it to individual stores. So it's just the same thing when it comes to music business or the music that you're creating.
Right. I'd love to hear from you. But before that, your name, so I kick it as we go.
Okay, so I'm Dr. Paul Wachansa, and Group CEO of Imperial Leo Group. Yeah, so music distribution is basically sending the finished product of an artist to a platform that can distribute it to stores worldwide, such that if somebody is in Nigeria, the person could listen to my song on one of those platforms. So either Apple Music, Spotify, Boomplay, etc. Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna start this from Elizabeth and Tiama's point of view. Being from Boomplay, I'm sure you're the receiving end of distribution where you put the music on your store. Now, how important has it been, to all the things you're trying to do in terms of making money, making some value out of all the craft we put together, all the products we make? How important has distribution been to, let's say, the music being on stores from Boomplay's point of view?
How important has it been for us, for the creator?
For you, and I mean for the artist. You can just tackle both if
all right. So basically, I'll just give you a brief of how Boomplay started, or what Boomplay was. Boomplay was basically a music player, just like VLC. So you could download your music from anywhere and then play the song on, it was called Techno Player. And then from there, but you were not getting any money from that, right? Just like how your songs would be on blogs or websites because they're giving you leverage, but you're not getting money back. So we transitioned from that into becoming, okay. We transitioned from that into becoming a streaming platform where you could actually get money or royalties for your work. Because obviously the world was moving along and Africa needed to move along as well. So music was now being prioritized and being looked at as completely a job, right? Like if you're a lawyer, you get paid for it. If you're creative, you definitely need to get paid for it. Now, I know that most of the time the focus of music stores would be the music, but we noticed that a lot of Africans used to bootleg music. So we needed to also be part of the change by educating the users to make them understand that you need to equally let your favorite artists benefit from the music they are making. So we have gone as far as talking to and paying blogs and websites money to actually embed our links into their website. So when you play the music from those websites, it still counts as a stream on Boomplay, and then you get paid for it. So these are just, and it's become very important. We've noticed that I would say most Ghanaian artists that we worked with when we came into the market, we've seen significant growth in the way they are marketing their music now because they're earning money back, and we've seen significant growth in the Ghanaian music industry in general because they are getting something back as well.
You talk about streamlining the music from being bootleg to maybe on your platform. How easy or difficult was it?
It was difficult because a lot of them were looking at the fact that kind of brought traffic to their websites, right? And then they sell the impressions to other brands for them to earn money. So now you're saying that I cannot bootleg the music anymore. How do I get the traffic on my platform? So we made them understand that we are just embedding the link in so we paid them, basically. We pay them to embed the Boomplay link on their website so that, and also one thing was, we made sure we explain to them that the person visiting your website is not leaving your website when the music has been played. Okay. So you're not losing the traffic, right? We're just helping you do the right thing so that the artist ends and we still pay you to embed. And I think that I commend DC Leakers because up until now he's actually one of the websites or bloggers that still does the embedding, like he's doing the right thing. I mean, bootlegging is not going to end anytime soon, but we're hoping that, yeah.
I imagine you had to do a lot of education, but we'll get to that like during the conversation. Charlene, from your point of view as TMA, who also doubles as a house that invests in African music, how has distribution helped you to rake in some revenue?
Okay, so I think I have to give a full detail on the database and how artists also can get their money. So first of all, every distribution platform have their own rate of percentage, and every streaming platform also have their rate of how they can pay the artist. So for example, Apple Music, it's a platform that you have to pay to be able to listen to music on it. So because you are paying, the artist that you are going to listen to will gain more money than if you are listening to his music on a platform where you don't have to pay. So the one where you have to pay can pay the artist more than the one where you don't have to pay. So that's how the streaming platform pay artists. Now the distribution platform, they get all this money through the database of the songs. And then when it goes on the distribution platform, there is some distribution platform also that the artists have to pay, and there is some distribution platform too that the artists don't have to pay. So the one that the artists don't have to pay, usually they ask for a 20% percentage. So the distribution platform will take 20% of the revenue of the artist, and then the artists take the rest. Now if you pay, some of them you can pay them, and you can get 100% of your royalties, so they don't take anything, and then you take all the money that you have to take. Now there is also some distribution platforms that are not only distribution platforms, but that give label services. So when they give label services, they do a lot of stuff for you. So they can put you on playlists, they can do playlist pitching, they can do playlist pitching covers, so like your cover art or like your picture can actually be the cover art of a playlist. They can also promote your song, they can put your song, they can give you an advance. And when it's the case, it's different again, like the contract change, and then sometimes the distribution platform can take a bigger percentage than 20%, or sometimes if the artist who is a huge artist, they can also, align according to what the artist is winning. And so that's how the revenue works. Yeah.
Right. So from your point of view, I mean, how has this helped? From all the music you're distributing, and even for the others you are doing label services for, have you seen any bump up in revenue? Like, have you seen any dips or rise? Like, what's some of your experiences on that side of things?
Okay, so for us or for the artist?
For you.
Okay, so for us, actually, when we created the company, we were not looking to win any money. Like, we are here for the artist, and the artist is the most important. So that's why we are only taking 20%, and that's why we are also giving a lot of different services. Now, for the artist, and especially in Ghana, because we are based in Ghana, what we do is that, you know, there is a lot of distribution company that people knows that are not into the African market. So, like, when it comes to the how you can withdraw your money, sometimes they will ask you to win 1,000 Ghana cedis as royalties before they can withdraw their money, before the artists can withdraw their money and stuff. Us, because our business plan is made for the African market and especially for the Ghanaian market, like, we give the opportunity to artists to be able to withdraw their royalties through their mobile money. So let's say that this is a change, and then artists can withdraw their royalties easily through their mobile money.
Yeah, and I mean, from the artist's point of view, what's some of the feedback that you have received? Like, some have been happy, some have not been happy.
Oh,
like,
yes. Most of them are happy because they can withdraw their royalties through their mobile money. They don't have to put their credit card and stuff, and so it's much more easier for them. And also us, because we are a distribution platform that give label services, we are here for the artists. So the artists can call us. We are in contact with them. So if they need anything, we can help us. We can direct them.
Thank you. Kabuki, from your point and from Dito's point, how has distribution helped you to bring in as much revenue as possible on your side of things for both the company and both the artists?
Well, being able to create revenue for artists because now they're being paid directly, in as much as it could be better still streaming. Yeah, I mean, artists would need more money from the streaming.
Definitely.
But I feel like we have cut out just the blogs making money and just like people downloading music and listening to it for free. Now, when you create your content, you're actually getting revenue back for it, and you're actually looking at your analytics and you're seeing where you're being listened to, who's listening to you. So it helps you. I mean, it helps with your career and everything. So
did you have to do anything special, like go into analytics or include AI or do something like Boomplay did to try and get more money?
Well, we're strictly music distribution. So what we do is you pay us per year and you get 100% of your royalties unless you're signed to the label, and then we take a cut of that. Yeah. So.
All right. Thank you. Doctor, over to you. In your own way, in your own view, how has this distribution helped, arrive at revenue for artists, especially our Ghanaian artists?
Yes. So I think it's a good thing. Such that when you release music, you can actually distribute worldwide and get paid for what you've released. Yeah. So I think it's a step in the right direction, and it has helped artists in Ghana. Yeah.
Let me still be on you. In your own way, how do you think Ghanaian artists, be monetized in this era? Like, what are some of the ways you've seen that they are taking advantage of, that's helping them monetize their music, like from your own perspective?
Basically, in Ghana, I think the major thing is distribution. That's what people know, distribution. That when they distribute their music and they get this amount of listeners, people to stream whatever music they've put out there, then they can get revenue from it. But there are other ways to it that I think musicians in Ghana are learning. It's slow, but we'll get there. Things based on copyrights, publishing in music, not just distribution, such that with publishing you can get royalties of what you've released. That's if your content is being played publicly outside or is being used for adverts on radio, on television. You can also get revenue of that. Not necessarily just distribution where you release a song and it's on a distribution, on a DSP like Spotify or iTunes, and you can just get revenue from that. There are other ways like publishing and copyrighting your work. Yeah.
Hey, Kabuki, I'll come back to you again. To Kabuki now. you did mention the distribution, how you do collect royalties, percentages, and everything. But aside doing the royalty collection, have you seen any ways that Ghanaian artists are making money? You know, aside from just having to distribute for them, like have you been involved in any extra way of making money for the artist? I mean, it can be in a way of content exchange or partnerships through Dito. It can be.
Yeah, so events and social media, through events and social media.
You do that a lot for the artists too.
Yes.
Right. Charlene, from your point of view, aside putting the music out for them, you know, have you had to be involved in any other way that makes money for the artist?
No, so my two colleagues said everything. There is the publishing, so the artist can have the money through the distribution and through the publishing. Us at TV Music, we do publishing, so artists can get their money through all of that with us. And then also, yes, not with us, like on their own side, the artists also get their money through the event and also through social media and stuff.
I mean, Elizabeth, they've mentioned a lot of the copyrights and everything, but I know Boomplay also does a bit of advertising and marketing for the artists. Through that, have you been able to secure some other means of revenue for artists, or like have you had to do any sync, licensing, anything special aside putting it out for them?
Okay, so maybe not formally, right? Because I mean, our main job is to make sure your song is being prioritized first and foremost as a Ghanaian artist on our platform. But through Boomplay, I know that a lot of artists have actually been recognized by major labels because they know that the main app or the main streaming platform that Ghanaians use is Boomplay. So when they are looking for an artist to work with or sign or give a deal to, they are looking at your numbers on Boomplay as well. The other thing would be that, I mean, we had billboards around, so we kind of publicize people. We introduce the artists that we have relationship with, almost all the Ghanaian artists, right? So if there's an investor coming into the market that is interested in working with an artist, we definitely recommend them as well. We've had some campus activations. From there, artists have got booked through us, like people call us too. So those are some of the things that we've actually helped with.
I mean, to all of you, having to be on the end of having to distribute for artists and also be on the receiving end of distributed materials, generally, what are some of the challenges you faced? I mean, I know sometimes it's even difficult to get artists to even come for a photo shoot so you can gather assets. And I mean, in your own way, let me not even say the answers already. In your own ways, you know, maybe in special ways. What are some of the challenges you faced that have been like peculiar, you know, or probably have not really stood out for everybody yet? Any of you can just...
Okay, so for Boomplay, I mean, when we came in, shout outs to Dito and TME because it's been rough. Like, when we came in, we actually had to, as she said, a lot of the distributors did not focus on Africa. But when we came in, every time we would have to say, okay, maybe go through this distributor, that distributor. The sad thing is there was no, like, face level conversation. So if there was a situation, they were coming back into my office and saying, I haven't been paid by this distributor.
You're not doing their job.
Exactly. So TME and Dito handle that now. Like, that's their problem. Beyond that, the other thing I noticed is, regardless of the fact that TME and Dito will pitch the music to us, anytime you distribute a song, they help you pitch the content to all the other stores so that you get some playlisting, cover art, and all of that. Some artists, I'm sure you have a 3-week rule where you have to distribute your song like 3 weeks before the song comes out. I'm sure they deal with people not sending, they will send the music on Thursday and say, I need it to be out on Friday. People send us emails, and there's a lot of things that the artists, I wouldn't even say like emerging artists or all of them need to learn. We've had people send us emails. Let's say you need to pitch your music, and then you need to pitch it with me, your picture, your bio, details on the content and all of that. And we received one picture per email. So instead of putting everything together, they would send one picture, one email.
Makes it difficult.
One picture, one email, yeah, like that. But that's something that we've been able to communicate and help curb a little. And again, that is more like their problem now. So yeah.
I mean, I think she said a lot of your sentiments. She's laid it out for you.
Yeah,
I mean, unless doctor wants to ask something, but these challenges really pretty much cut across, you know. And Charlene was talking about pitching and everything. You're talking about all that.
Yeah, so what she said with the late submissions is, yeah, one of the biggest problems, but also incorrect metadata. So for instance, like your song title doesn't match with the song title on the artwork, you're leaving out the producer, stuff like that. So that also is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can add that this is a huge work because Carrie is here, she works with us. She's the one that every day, every morning, she have to go on the distribution platform and check all the mistakes that artists do. And the more there is artists that those mistakes, the more it releases also the release that are supposed to be like on the next day. So like every day, it's a huge job. Like we have to delete everything and make sure that the cover art is good. That if the song is explicit, that the explicit also is mentioned. If if everything is good, so it's a very, very big work.
I mean, your answers even answer my next question because I was going to ask what they can do to, you know, put themselves in a better place. But now that we've even cancelled that question, I'm going to merge two more. Looking at increasing the revenue, how can collaboration help to do that?
Okay.
Looking at collaboration between distribution and like platforms or individuals or agencies, this is like a double question, but you know, how to maximize your revenue and then how collaboration can help that. Like any of you, doctor, if you want to.
Okay, so with collaborations, someone said something earlier that how can artists that are coming up collaborate with A-list artists? Is one major thing I've noticed with the streaming platforms, the DSPs, something like Spotify. So if you are an artist and you collaborate with an A-list artist, on the streaming platform, because you are not really known by the algorithm of that particular streaming platform, it's a bit difficult for the artist as well, the A-list artist. In the sense that if you're an A-list artist and you collaborate with another A-list artist, because you all have numbers, and one A-list artist has collaborated with other A-list artists, any collaboration you do that pops up on my wall will also pop up on another artist wall that I've already collaborated with.
Right.
You get
This
what
is
I'm
more
saying?
like a secondary and primary artist kind of thing.
Yeah. Yes, so it even gives you more streams and all of that. So that I think there's a major challenge with upcoming artists now trying to collaborate with A-list artists. It wouldn't help sales, you know. So it's a major thing that I think.
I mean, for collaboration, do you want to add something? I know you've been working with distributors for a while. Also working with platforms for a while. I mean.
Okay, so for me, I mean, the previous panel, Arnold, right? Yeah. Arnold was very certain and concerned about you should collaborate with like top acts. Yeah. That's not something I completely agree with, because first and foremost, you can actually collaborate with somebody from another country that's mainly like maybe on your level as well, right? You have some fans here, they have some fans there. So once you collaborate, you're gaining some of his fans, and then he's gaining some of yours as well. So that also increases revenue, right? So, I mean, there's a lot more ways to go about these things. You know that sometimes having an A&R helps because they would be better fit to understand the type of music that you make and recommend a similar artist from that country or that place as well. So collaborations definitely help. To increase revenue as well, I think one thing that I would say is when she was talking, she did mention or explain the way royalties work. So if you're using a free platform, obviously the royalties are lesser than the platform where people actually pay. So to increase revenue, first and foremost, the onus also falls on the users, right? So I'm just going to use this platform to say people should subscribe to Boomplay. That is how basically Hello? Okay. So basically, once you subscribe, once we have a lot more subscribers on Boomplay, which is just 17 CDs for a month, you can enjoy all the music on there. And that increases the revenue each and every artist that gets streamed on Boomplay gets. Yeah.
I mean, she's saying pay to listen to the music.
Yes, please.
You want to add something, Charlene? I mean, on collaboration, I'm sure in your day to day it does come up. So, Kabuki, you want to?
Yeah, I would just say that instead of, because usually they'll say collaborate with artists who are very similar to you or have a similar fan base that you're trying to get to. But I would say experiment also. Reach out to other artists and experiment with them and get their fan base in as well. So, yeah.
Okay, so this is the last question, and then I think we'll can ask a couple of questions. So, looking at all the work you've done, all you said, from Boomplay to TMA to D to Doctor's point of view, where do you see Ghana music going? With all the offerings, technology is bringing, and distribution, pitching these days, you can just be behind your, computer and do stuff. People have to carry bags and CDs back then walk around. Where do you see us going? How fast do you think we'll get there for Ghana music? All of you can just have a go at it. Then we'll ask questions. We'll allow the audience to ask questions.
For me, if my mic is off, I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, hello? Okay. So for me, how I'm seeing Ghanaian music in the future, I see a very, very, very big future. First of all, we shouldn't compare ourselves to any other country or any other market because we are in Ghana. It's different. Other countries, some of them are big, some of them, it's different. We shouldn't compare ourselves. Now, the major distribution companies, the big ones and the big labels are now having their eyes on the African continent. It's our moment, it's our time, it's right now. And I'm telling you that because I'm having every day a lot of different conversation with a lot of big companies that wants to invest in the music industry in Africa. Recently, Team Music, we signed a deal with Warner. So now we are in a partnership deal with Warner. And because of this partnership deal now, we can push the music of our artists very, very, very globally. And it's a big deal, it's the moment. So don't focus on you, focus on your music, be more creative. When you want to release a song, don't release just a song like that. Think about the creativity, think about the message that you want to give to the other people. Think about all the visual that you can do that will bring people to listen to your music, because music is not a game. You are now in a business. As soon as the moment you put your song on the distribution platform and that you know that you can get revenue from your music, it's not a game anymore. Now it's a business. So you have to really, really be focused, because in a few years, the music industry in Ghana will be at the top.
Congratulations on that collaboration, Kabuki.
Yeah, so just like what she said, more investments into the music industry. I see Ghana getting to the place where we get more investment, because that's what we need. I just says there's ever-evolving technologies, there's AR, there's VR, and artists could tap into this if there are more investments. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm seeing a very, very bright future for Ghana.
Hallelujah.
So I would say there's a bright future for music in Ghana.
Another hallelujah there.
Yes. But that will depend on the artist first and the stakeholders too. The thing is that with most artists in Ghana, the major thing everybody understands, like I said earlier, is distribution. The other issues that has to do with publishing, copyright, and all of that. And we keep on hearing the same issues from artists. Oh, this person has used my song. I wrote this song, blah, 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 And I think that for the artists, we need to really educate ourselves. Because here's the thing. If you are going to venture into a business, you need to know the skill aspect of the business, and you need to know the technical aspect, which is the business of the business. You get what I'm saying? So I think Ghana will be better placed if the artists are doing their homework and studying the business aspect of their skill. At the same time, with the stakeholders, I can just say that I pray that they try to also help we, the artists, so that we can get where we are supposed to be.
In our wedding, let's bring more money.
Yes.
Elizabeth.
Okay, yeah. There's going to be another hallelujah. So. All right,
I'm ready.
Definitely, I strongly believe that the industry will grow and will actually be very successful. I say this because, I mean, there's a lot of data showing that Africa is the youngest population in the world, right? Yeah. And obviously, the people that jump onto technology and all of that are the younger ones. So that's definitely something that artists should look up to and look into as well. I know that you said that it depends on the artist, but I'm always talking about the music executives and the quote unquote the gatekeepers, especially those who sit on radio and TV. There is no way people or an investor will come. The first thing somebody's going to listen to when they sit in the car is radio, right? So, and this is not even to say play Ghana music or anything, just the people sitting there and then making certain comments, constantly bashing something that they are contributing nothing to, right? So if an investor gets to hear this, there's no attractiveness. Do you understand? And I actually have a lot of friends in different countries. Anytime they come, they complain about what they hear on our radio and on our TV, and they do not take us serious, right? So first and foremost, we need to mind our language and then actually do more than we talk. If you think you can help with something, you should help with. I've seen people sit on radio talk so much and they've never held an artist's hands to come into my office and say, Liza, could you please playlist this person or not? They just sit on radio and talk. Do you understand? So we need to do better. We kind of have the platform. We need to do better. If we think we can help, I had to read on copyright law. That's not my job, right? Because artists were coming in to ask certain questions so that I could better explain it to them. And I'm sure all of us have done things that are not exactly our job description. So yeah, we just need to do better, and we'll get better.
I didn't catch the key, but hallelujah to that too. Okay, so at this point, that's it from us. We'll take a couple of 3 questions, and then we'll take final words, and that's about it. Yeah, definitely.
So if your hands up, yes, 1, 2, 3. All right. Let me take that from the middle. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Oscar P. Once again, I'm a DJ, music promoter, talent manager, and big up to Boomplay. I'm opportuned to follow Boomplay from the beginning, and I've benefited from Boomplay from when they were doing artist marketing for free, like pitching their song on playlist for free. But at the time, they brought in the music business aspect of it, which is fine. They need to make money, pay staff, right? But I have a problem with Boomplay. Currently, silver package in Boomplay is $350 right now. Me as a music promoter, I have 2 artists under my management. I have a couple of other artists that whenever they drop song, they will remember to call DJ Oscar. Now, imagine an artist who is not generating revenue yet. Where is he going to see $350 for a silver package? And at the end of the day, let's do mathematics. The silver package, the highest I've seen for my artist is between approximately, let's say, 150 to 200 streams from Boomplay. 250K streams. Okay, now let's look at how much Boomplay pay on each. If you convert that revenue to what Boomplay is charging, is it lost or gain? Oh no. As we are. That's the reason why we're doing this.
Yes.
And I'm a Nigerian. Note, Boomplay Nigeria and Boomplay Ghana, different price. We understand that Nigerian has big markets, no doubt. But in Ghana, look at Ghana. I have opportunity to scout for a lot of artists. It's difficult for a Ghanaian artist to bring out a lot of money to do that. So how do you want Ghanaian music, upcoming artists, to grow?
Okay, so
and sorry, just to that, is there any package for, like me? I have about, if not exaggerating, about 10 artists currently that I do pitch their song on Boomplay. Is there anything for talent managers like us? Like, okay, you have a lot of artists. Since this is $350, because you have multiple of artists, that's for Boomplay. Please, for the DSP owner, I have a problem with most DSPs. To be very honest with you, I'm not going to say this to you. It's not your own, it's not your portion, but after 7 years or 10 years from now, you will not hear them again. They will disappear. You will see a lot of artists. I've worked with an artist like a decade ago that the African distribution company that bring in, where I was part of preaching around continent of Africa. Then in the next 7 years, the artists that will distribute their songs, we can't find them again.
Excuse me, can you please just try and round up?
Yes,
you have time for
please.
only 3 questions.
What will you do?
And
to
you have already
sustain?
asked 2 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, DJ. So just like every other streaming platform, I don't know if you know, but Spotify also has promo packages. Everybody has promo packages. It is not compulsory to buy a package, right? It is. Or the popularity that you need, or like if you want an extra oomph for your music, that is when you buy the package. It's not compulsory at all. Also, when you do promotion, just like radio plays, billboards, whatever, people decide to either listen to the song or not. So saying that you got maybe like 250,000, I'm sure that was more than before you did. Do you understand? So you saw some improvement. However, in as much as we push, when you pay and we push the content to people, we cannot force them to listen to it. So it will get to a point that we'll listen to maybe less than 30 seconds, depending on the type of genre they are into and all of that. But regardless of that, for me, maybe I'm not supposed to say this, but that's something that the promo thing, I'm not very excited about as well, because a lot of like young artists complain about, right? But that is not to say that we do not playlist or push your music if you haven't paid. We will still, once you pitch and everything is kosher, we will actually push the music. Do you understand? So you have 10 artists. You need to make sure that we're getting the pitch 3 weeks, or at least quarter 2 weeks before the song drops. Any time from that, we might not see you, and that is not intentional, because we're getting so many songs every single Friday. And even now, most of the distros are starting to, most artists are starting to drop the songs from Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there's so many songs. So you just need to be like quick, and we'll definitely playlist you.
And okay, so I understand you, and that's why Team Music is here in Ghana. We are here to help artists. So maybe you've worked with a distribution company that only do distribution. Us, we give label services. And on top of that, we do publishing. And the label services that we do, some of them are free, or, like if you have a relationship, I can also help you on doing a lot of stuff for free. But like we can do playlists, pitching, like you can be on playlist and stuff and win your money. And I've heard also that you said that yes, maybe 7 years from now we won't be here. Us, Team Music, like we are here to stay, and we will do our best to first of all please the artists that are working with us and push their music. So if you have any problem, come to Team Music, we will help you.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you. My name is Avalum. My first question goes to the distribution companies. I want to find out, is it possible to distribute, to sign up to more than one distribution company when your music is not distributed on all the platforms? Number 2 goes to Boomplay. Is it necessary to have, for an artist to have an account on Boomplay? And what's the benefit?
Yes, you can distribute with more than one music distribution platform, but to avoid copyright issues, you make sure that whatever song you're distributing with this company, you're not redistributing with the other one. So yeah, that's...
Yeah. Also, you can distribute with 2 different distribution companies, but I don't recommend you because, like, your money will go on 2 different platforms. Maybe you will forget the password of the first platform that you sign up to. You won't be able to withdraw. Then no, it's a lot of problem. So just choose one, but then do your research and choose the best one that will be good for you and for your music.
Okay, so by having an account, like getting your music on Boomplay, is that what you were asking? Or having an artist account on Boomplay? Yes, it's important because once you log into your artist account, which is like Boomplay for artists, you're able to get your data and all of that. You're able to see which gender is streaming your music more, even the top fans, right? You can actually see the names of the top fans that are streaming your music. So that's data you can use for later in selling event tickets or whatever it is. You can actually communicate with them on the app, as well as once you see where your music is, you could be here, but they're streaming your music more in Uganda. So that should inform you on your next action. Maybe you want to go there and do a radio tour or do some small pop-up concerts. So yeah, that's how it's important.
Hello, my name is Romeo Swag. I'm Afro Features Rising Star First runner-up. So there's, thank you. So there's a new trend of, they have this platform. I don't know whether you guys realized it with Kwesi Artest's release. There's a platform that comes, and then you put your music there, and then the fans buy it directly, like they pay something. So from a perspective of an artist, that sounds better than going through the channel of a distributor and playlist and all that. So I want to know, what are you guys doing to join in so that you guys don't lose out? Because obviously the music consumption direction is changing. So that's my question.
I mean, the tape is now on Boomplay, by the way, so. But anyway, as an artist manager, I think that is exciting. I don't mind that artists explore at all. You should definitely explore. You should definitely jump onto new trends and all of that. But it is equally part of an ecosystem, right? So he can sell, there are people that can buy your music for $10, right, on those platforms. There are people that cannot, but they are equally your fans, right? So you can make, you know, Brian the Mensa. He has a project that was never distributed because he sold it exclusively to his fans on similar platforms, right? And made his money or whatever, because he noticed that, just like using data, he noticed that he has certain fans that can purchase, that want exclusivity, that can purchase music that way or buy music $10, $5 or whatever. And then he dropped another project for the mass. So that's something that you can definitely explore. When it gets to a point where that is what is trending, we'll probably move there too.
Can I add something? Just a little. Okay. So yes, some artist does that, and it's also a very good marketing. That's how we saw that he released tape. And then this is where we went to contact him, and now we are working with Kwesi Artest's. He just released right now. Right? Yes, it was through Timmy. He just released right now a project this night at midnight, and it was released through Timmy Music and Warner.
So just to add to that, like they're saying, it's not all of your fans that will be able to pay for that. So the streaming and the music distribution platforms are still important because of that.
All right. Thank you very much for your questions. Thank you to my panel. I'm going to take one last final words from everybody. I'm going to have you just give your final words and then introduce yourself one more time for those who didn't catch it. Thank you. So the first, Boomplay.
Okay, my name is Elizabeth Intiamo Akwashi, popularly known as Liza. General manager of Boomplay. Been with Boomplay for 6 years now. Yeah, just at the beginning of Boomplay coming into the country. And I believe so far so good. If anybody says otherwise, that's a lie. I can tell you for sure. Yeah.
My name is Charlene Osei-Mensah, and I am the co-founder of TMA Music. TMA Music means Tiemenium in Tree. Sorry for my accent, but it's it's a distribution. It's a distribution company, and we give label services and we do publishing. So it's an ecosystem to help artists.
I'm Kabuki Akumi. I work with Dito Music Africa, the Ghana division. We music distribution platform. We send the music to the online DSPs. So come on our platform if you're looking to distribute your music, because we are the best. We keep a human touch to it. So, yeah.
Yes. So, I'm Dr. Paul Boachiansa. I'm the group CEO of Imperial Leo Group and a shareholder to Globact Worldwide. And Globact, we educate creatives on how to be financially stable. All right, thank you.
You want to pass the microphone back to Ian?
It's been great having all of you on this panel. My name is Ian Otre. I'm the founder of Priceless Music Consultancy. I'm also a content acquisition manager at By Tunes Music Entertainment. So as we go, I'd like you to give a round of applause to all of us on the stage. Thank you very much.
To Mr. Otre and the team, God bless you. You the guys have done amazing. It's been a wonderful conversation on music distribution and monetization in the digital age. Yes, that's what they've been talking about the whole time. Please, you want to stay on the stage for a photo? Please, panelists, you want to stay on the stage for a photo?